All right, so the key to this warm-up was to remember a few things. The first thing is that, remember, we're going to use our PEMDAS in reverse. So that is SAD, MEP. So that's the order in which we need to do things. And just remembering that this is subtraction, addition. This is division, multiplication. This is exponents. And this is parentheses. And remember, these go together and these go together. So we're going to go in this order. And then the other thing you need to remember when you get to this exponent thing is that you got to remember that the opposite of x squared, the inverse, is to square root. Okay, so two things you had to remember. So let's apply this. So we have x squared. The only thing we have is exponents. Well, if we have an exponent, we need to use the square root to get rid of that. So we need to do that to both sides. So we're going to square root here. We're going to square root here. Okay, squared and square root cancel out. So what you're left with is x equals square root of 64. Well, if you're not sure, use your calculator. Here's the square root button right here. 64, and we get 8. So the answer is 8 for that one. Okay, now we have 2x squared. So if I'm going down, okay, no addition or subtraction. Okay, so skip that. Division or multiplication. Yeah, we have multiplication, and we have the 2. 2 times x. So, well, how do you get rid of times? You need to divide. So we're going to take this one. We're going to divide both sides by 2. Why do we divide? Well, because 2 divided by 2 is 1. And 1 times x squared is just x squared. So it's not just canceling out. It became a big 1. And that 1 basically goes away because 1 times x squared is x squared. So that's why it cancels out. You got to do it to both sides. 50 divided by 2 is 25. So we have x squared. Okay, now we're not quite done because we still have that squared. So now I'm thinking, okay, then we have exponents. Well, if I have a squared, I need to square root. So we're going to square root both sides. Okay, squared and square root cancel out. So we're left with the x, which is what we want, equals the square root of 25, which is 5. And if you didn't know, you use your calculator. Square root 25. Oops. 25. 5. Okay, last one. So now we have 401 equals 4x squared plus 1. Okay, I'm going to go in order. So we have addition or subtraction. Okay, we do have a plus 1. Okay, so first thing I need to do is get rid of that plus 1. So I'm going to subtract 1 from both sides. Those cancel out. 400 minus 1 is 400. Okay, we bring down our equals, bring down our 4x squared. Okay, now I have, do I have division or multiplication? Yeah, I have times 4, right? 4x squared means 4 times x squared. So I'm multiplying the 4 here. I need to get rid of that. So I'm going to divide both sides by 4. Those cancel out because they equal 1. We have x squared equals 400 divided by 4 is 100. Again, use your calculator if you didn't know. And then, almost done, we have the squared, so we need to square roots. Okay, so those cancel out. The square root of 100 is 10, if you weren't sure. You go here, square root of 100 is 10. So we have x equals 10. So there you have it.